What's up, everyone? It's your girl Gelbeauty-87 here, aka Grace, and it's time for some more battles today. So it's finally time to battle this new Maybelline primer up against the Huda Easy Blur, and then I want to test the Halo Glow from e.l.f. up against the Shoutout. Two a little better since they both supposed to be like flawless filtered glowy type powders. I figured we can try it out. This is flawless finish and this is filtered finish, so I feel like they would call this trying to dupe it, if you will. So we will try both of them out today. And I have the new lip tints from Queen Musia. They sent me 3 shades. I've already done a members only live comparing them to other things from Queen Musia, but I figured we'd try one of these out today. There's a cute little pink one I wanted to try that I feel like would go cute with some pink look I want to do later on, so we'll try those out today. So if you like videos like this, it's definitely a place for you. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. I do lots of complexion videos. I've done 2 or 3 new complexion videos here on my channel. I've really been into drugstore stuff lately, so you can check those out. If you like a good fragrance video, this is also the place for you. I review quite a few fragrances. I've done like 3 or 4 new ones recently this week that I showed you all in the live earlier about a week or 2 ago. And if you like a good eyeshadow video, this is also the place for you. I do a why you don't need eyeshadow video. I've been doing it for the last like 2 to 3 weeks. You all have seen me really enjoy it. Finally, if you like a good fashion video, I do fashion shorts at least twice a week, but they're moving to my fashion channel called Fashion with Gelbeauty-87. So if you're interested in fashion content, I have videos going up there now every day that are brand new content that you do not see over here. So if you want more fashion from me, make sure you head on over to Gelbeauty-87, or Fashion with Gelbeauty-87 I should say. Now let's get into the video, bro. So let me zoom in real quick and cute like and put the hair back a little bit. I felt like doing the mermaid vibes today, and I put on my cute little shark earrings to go with my whole theme, if you will. So let's get into it. I meant to say I'm gonna use the Juvia's Place powder underneath the eyes again. You all saw me use it in another video, but it'll only be I think like my 2nd or 3rd time on camera using this, so I want to try it out again and see how I feel about it. So as usual, y'all know, drugstore side, high-end side. So I'm gonna start off with the affordable one just because I have not tried it before. I swatched it on my hand in the video for y'all, but I actually haven't put it on my face, so I'm excited to see what it feels like. Stuff should have popped up over here about what it does and all of that and how much it was, because I feel like this was $12.99 if I remember correctly. I'm trying to kind of press it into the pores to make it flow as much as it can. It feels really cooling and nice on the face, I will say that though. So do I look blurred, if you will? Because I feel like it definitely blurred in this area where I have a lot of stuff to blur, but other places I don't really need to blur too much. Maybe a little bit like the pore on my nose. But yeah, so this is our Maybelline type, the high-end one. I feel like I actually switched the size around because I feel like I normally do this the opposite way if I'm putting it on, but that's okay. It's good to keep you on your toes. It feels a bit more cooling, if you will. Just kind of trying to press it into the pores to make sure it smooths it out, but it's definitely doing a little more cooling than the one from Maybelline. I would normally color correct, but I'm just like, I felt like skipping this today. I didn't feel like it was that deep and I needed to do it. I can still feel the hydration of the primer on this side of the face. This one has cooled down a little bit, but do you see the difference as far as like the pores being smooth? Because for right now they look about the same to me. I always say that I do feel like the pores on this side of my face are usually bigger than this side, and they look even to me, so that's a good thing, because I feel like that means Maybelline gave more pore filling on this side than I feel like I normally get. So we're going to use this CoverGirl foundation. I have not used this in ages. This is actually a new one because my old one I had to get rid of because it's so old. So let's see what we're working with, because I have not used this, like I said, in ages. Y'all, I just got it on my dress. It literally just spilled down on my dress. Well, blend out the Maybelline side on camera with y'all real quick, and then I have to go get this out of my dress because I don't want it to like stay in there and stain. I hope I bought the right shade. It's been so long since I used this foundation. I don't like remember what shade I wear. I should have just checked on Ulta's website, but I think I bought it at CVS because they had a whole bunch of coupons for drugstore makeup, And when they have all the coupons for drugstore makeup, usually when I like pick up whatever older products I don't have anymore, that's what we can make videos on. It'll be useful for me. So yeah. Well, if I come back with a wardrobe change, you know why. It's because I spilled foundation on my dress, and I'm saying about it. But anyway, this is how we're looking. I think the skin looks nice. Let me go fix my dress, and I'll be back. See, like, it's literally like, I'm not sure what you can see. Like right here, just all of it just dropped on my dress. So rude. Okay, y'all, so I fixed my wardrobe malfunction. I just went and put on like an old raggy t-shirt since, you know, I messed up my dress. But anyway, so let's get this put upside down. And these brushes are similar shapes, even though they're not from the exact same brand. So that's why I went ahead and went with these two. The concealer brushes I can be from the same brand and the same size. Actually, these two aren't the exact same size, but they're like the exact same shape when it comes to the bristles on the brush and all that. So I feel like, and I feel like my skin is clearing up nicely. But you all can let me know what you think. You think it's looking better than it usually does? Because I feel like a lot of my dark spots are starting to like calm down a bit, and I'm not getting near as much acne as I used to. But I'm almost 40, so I hope like I was hoping it would calm down at some point, because I feel like I'm kind of old to still be having acne. So I'm glad it finally calmed down. Because for a while I was like that, so I'm just gonna have acne forever. I'm like, good lord. But it's calmed down, and I'm happy. So got our Maybelline side, and we got our Huda side. I feel like they both look about even, which works for me. Now let's get into the concealer. So I'm going to use the Beauty concealer from Serena Williams line. I don't really hear anyone talk about this line. When it first came out, you know, people did videos or whatever, but I don't feel like I've seen anyone use it or heard about it anymore. I never bought the skin tint just because y'all know I'm not really into skin tints, and for her price point of a skin tint, I wasn't willing to pay. I'm like, I'll try out like, you know, affordable skin tints for you all, but like high end or, you know, like middle of the road skin tints, I have a problem trying those just because I'm like, I know I don't really like products like that. I know it's not going to get enough use from me, and you know, like, I don't know, they just don't really excite me. I will say though, the one from L'Oreal that I gave you all the video on, that one was really nice. It definitely surprised me, and a couple other ones have surprised me. So it's like I'm not necessarily opposed to them per se. It's just more of I'm so used to using a foundation, and I still feel like my skin isn't where it should be for me to be trying to use, you know, stuff like that, and just, you know, not having to do multiple layering, so I don't, you know, use them that often for that reason. So I got these two brushes. As you can see, they are the same. We're going to use for the concealer. What I already pulled out another brush for foundation. It's not working out, so let's go to the Maybelline side. I was surprised at how nice this concealer was. Like, I don't know what I expected from her. I guess because I don't really see her as like a makeup person. I see her more as an athlete. I feel like a lot of people saw her as an athlete and not a makeup person, so I didn't know what to expect from this collection. But you know, like, as you can see, the concealer blends out very nicely and looks very nicely underneath the eyes. It's a nice soft matte. That's a nice good undertone when it comes to the color, so I was thoroughly impressed there. So as you can see, the top part of the sponge we're going to be using for the Maybelline side, and then the bottom I will use for the Huda Beauty side. That's like that. Started down the middle of the nose and all that, and on the side where Maybelline is. So blended out with this one, and I'm gonna say it's looking really nice. Like I said, I remember really liking this CoverGirl concealer, and just not, I mean foundation, and just not really using it that often because I don't really feature CoverGirl that often. But a lot of times they don't really have stuff that I like or I feel like works that well for me and my preference when it comes to makeup. So having found something from them I do like, I am excited about. I haven't tried any of their newer wait, no, I'm like, I tried the Refinish Clean foundation. I was not a fan at all. Like, it doesn't have enough coverage personally for my liking. I know it's supposed to be fragrance free now, which I'm assuming is what was supposed to be the lure of it for like other people, but it was just never a go-to for me. So, but this one, from the first time I tried it, I really liked it, and I still like it, which I'm happy to see. So this is kind of like my Throwback Thursday moment for you all. I'm trying an older foundation I used to love and seeing my new thoughts on it and seeing how I feel about it. So I might tell you at the end if I still feel the same about it and how it wore and all that as I did when I initially tried it. I feel like this came out almost 2 years ago. and the drugstore's really trying to pick it up lately. Let's go with cookie dough now. Now this one was a little bit lighter than I thought it was going to be, but it worked out nicely and fine for me. It's more like a transparent, translucent type powder though, so I don't feel like it gives much color. I thought it was going to be more like, you know, the Maybelline when you actually see some color in the eyes, but that's okay. It worked out because I bought a shade that's a little too light, and I personally don't see any color. You can comment down below and tell me if you see any like color underneath my eye, but I feel like when I try this powder, I don't really see too much color or to it or an undertone. It kind of just blends in. Kind of like the pink powder from Kosas, like all the Kosas ones are translucent. It gives me the vibes of like the Kosas ones that are all translucent. Which I think is weird because I'm like, if it's translucent, then what is the point of, you know what I'm saying? Like, giving all these different colors of powder to make you more money? Because if I can go all turn out translucent and not be able to tell like the color is there anyway, I don't see what the purpose is. Okay, yeah. So far so good. Now let's get into these powders. I'm excited about these, especially if it's a good dupe for you, because honey, we all know Shoutout Tilbury be trying to charge you $1 million. So if this elf powder is just as good as the Shoutout Tilbury, I feel like I'm not gonna have to buy it anymore, and I'm gonna be excited about that. So I have the shade Deep Neutral in this one. It comes in a few different shades. I just bought the one that worked best for me since I found this at Walgreens. And then I have the shade Deep in this one, which there's 4 shades in this now. It used to be 3, so they put an extra shade in. So here's how similar the tones are. As you see, they look pretty similar. So we're gonna go in with the elf on this side, and then we'll go in with Charlotte next. I have 2 of the same brushes you can see here, so let's get into that. I'm gonna tell you the rest of the stuff I'm gonna use off camera on my face. So I want to use the probably gonna use my Sigma bronzer. I'm not gonna front y'all know I love my Sigma bronzer. You can use code Gelbeauty to get a discount on Sigma's website, but I love their bronzer. It's like one of my go-to bronzers for sure. And for my highlighter, I'm gonna use the Sigma highlighter as well, since I'm using the blush. The bronzer. I might as well just use the highlighter. For my blush though, I'm going to use like the pink L'Oreal blush, the new ones that they came out with, because you know, well, they're not new. I think they came out last year, but they're still a staple. And since this is a drugstore look, I do want to incorporate some more drugstore in here besides just like those couple of higher end things I put in. So I'm going to go ahead and use the their highlighter, and then we'll come back and put on the lip products from Queen Musia. I do have a code with them if you're interested in getting the tint. Y'all, I'm so excited for their bronzer to come out. Like, I'm like, where is it? Is it far? Like, I need to have it already. Like, why isn't it out yet? I think they're coming out with blushes too, don't quote me, but I know they showed some pictures of a blush in the past that Makeup on Your Radar posted. So I'm like, I just need them to come out with the blush and the bronzer, because that's what I'm excited about. And if they come out with highlighters, honey, like, but bronzer is really like my favorite thing. I think I told you all this before. Like, I know a lot of people are into the blushes and love the blushes. My whole thing is bronzer. Like, I love a good bronzed moment. So I'm excited to see what they come up with. But I'm gonna put that stuff on I just named, and I will come back. Okay, y'all, so this is the face. Remember, this is the Maybelline side, and this is the Huda Beauty side. So this is what we're working with when it comes to the face. I'm going to put on my e.l.f. lip liner now. I should have the information popping up right here, though, about the 3 colors I got from Queen Musia and how much they cost. And then I'll have some comparison photos to some of the other ones. So they sent me over 3 shades. Like I said, they should have popped up over here. The one we're going to use is the pink one. So it's 2005. I love the packaging. As you can see, the packaging is different from the original one. These are the matte cream lipsticks. And these are the lip tints, or the tint Hydra Bombs. So I got traditional shades that I would normally wear. And since it's a tint, I knew it wasn't going to be that much. So this is the one we're going to use, the pink one. But like I said, you saw all the shades close up. And this is what the color looks like for anyone who's curious. It's this nice pink tint. So I wanted to use the pink one because I put on pink blush like I told you all earlier. So this is pretty much what we're working with. Let me spray down the face real quick. So finish off the look. So I'm gonna use my Shoutout Tilbury. I got the jumbo one, and as you can see, I've been making a nice little dent in it. So okay, y'all, so this is the finished face. I'm gonna go do some eye looks. I have a live to film tonight, and I'll catch up with you all later on tonight. Okay, girl. Okay, y'all, so I'm back, and this is what we're working with. Remember which side is which. So we got the Maybelline on this side, and we got the Huda on this side. So this is what we looking like. In addition to, we have the e.l.f. on this side, and the Shoutout Tilbury on this side. So if you're curious what's going on with the eyes, this is y'all's battle of the palettes. So guess which one is Blend Bunny and which one is the Inslee Rain Twisted Tea Party, if you'd like. But yeah, so I feel like both the powders actually did an excellent job, and they look pretty much identical on the skin, and they both look nice and airbrush. I feel like both the primers did really well too. Like I don't see like a lot of cake up in my pores or whatever, and it's holding back oil pretty well because I put this on and we've done the full 8 hours. My face still looks immaculate and nice. It was raining outside, so I had to run to the car because I didn't have a hat inside the house with me. But I feel like my face didn't get damaged because of that either. And I mean, like, it was raining. It was like pouring rain. It wasn't like just light rain. It was like pouring rain. So I'm liking the way the face turned out. I'm quite impressed. So you might not need to get the Milani one now in the little cup that I told you all about, because the one from Maybelline has a pump and it does the same thing as the Easy Blur. So I'm liking the Maybelline a lot, and I might not be buying the Easy Blur in the future because the Maybelline is more affordable, and y'all, this economy with all the prices, everything, it's real disrespectful. The Halo Glow powder, again, I can definitely see myself picking up the e.l.f. powder, so I'm glad I found you all two dupes that are really similar to the other products, so that way you don't have to spend a lot of coins. So remember that the Maybelline is only $12.99. The Shoutout Tilbury dupe from e.l.f. I think is like $14, but remember this powder I think is like $44 if I remember correctly. It's 44 or 48, so you could still buy at least 2 to 3 of this powder and spend the price of one of this powder. So great deal. I don't remember how much the Easy Blur primer is, but I feel like it's expensive. I am going to pick up the setting spray that she came out with soon, along with the Sol de Janeiro body mist, so stay tuned for that. But that's all I got for you all. I think everything turned out really nicely. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds, and make sure you subscribe. My membership down below if you want to see more content from me, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye. The fun doesn't have to stop here. Let's be friends over on Instagram and check out the latest fashion, fragrance, and palette comparisons, along with glimpses into my everyday life and the occasional maintenance and food vlog. Make sure you head on over and follow me over on Instagram. It's Gelbeauty87 on all platforms. I can't wait to see you over there. Have a great day.